Hey everyone, it's me again. Today I'm going to be talking about something really important: signs that you should stop immediately. Whether it's a relationship, a job, or even just a conversation, there are times when it's best to walk away. In this video, I'll be sharing 5 clear signs that it's time to hit the brakes and move on. So if you're feeling stuck or unsure, this video is for you. Let's dive in. 1. The smell of burning. This is a classic sign that something is wrong with your car. It could be caused by a number of things, such as an electrical short, a leaking fluid, or even a burning brake pad. If you smell burning, pull over immediately and turn off the engine. Do not drive the car until you have had it checked by a mechanic. 2. A loud noise. A loud noise coming from your car could be a sign of a serious problem. It could be caused by a loose belt, a failing bearing, or even a broken engine component. If you hear a loud noise, pull over immediately and turn off the engine. Do not drive the car until you have had it checked by a mechanic. 3. The engine overheating. An overheating engine can be caused by a number of things, such as a lack of coolant, a faulty thermostat, or a clogged radiator. If your engine is overheating, pull over immediately and turn off the engine. Do not drive the car until you have had it checked by a mechanic. 4. The steering wheel shaking. A shaking steering wheel can be caused by a number of things, such as a loose wheel bearing, a bent rim, or even a problem with the alignment. If your steering wheel is shaking, pull over immediately and turn off the engine. Do not drive the car until you have had it checked by a mechanic. 5. The brakes not working properly. If your brakes are not working properly, it is important to pull over immediately and have the car towed to a mechanic. Do not drive the car until you have had the brakes repaired. 6. The car pulling to one side. If your car is pulling to one side, it could be a sign of a problem with the alignment, the tires, or the suspension. If your car is pulling to one side, pull over immediately and have the car towed to a mechanic. Do not drive the car until you have had the problem fixed. 7. The check engine light is on. The check engine light is a warning that something is wrong with your car. It could be a minor problem, such as a loose gas cap, or it could be a major problem, such as a failing engine component. If the check engine light is on, it is important to have the car checked by a mechanic as soon as possible. 8. The car is making a strange noise. If your car is making a strange noise, it could be a sign of a problem. It could be a minor problem, such as a loose belt, or it could be a major problem, such as a failing engine component. If your car is making a strange noise, it is important to have the car checked by a mechanic as soon as possible. 9. The car is leaking fluid. If your car is leaking fluid, it could be a sign of a problem. It could be a minor problem, such as a loose hose, or it could be a major problem, such as a cracked engine block. If your car is leaking fluid, it is important to have the car checked by a mechanic as soon as possible. 10. The car is smoking. If your car is smoking, it could be a sign of a problem. It could be a minor problem, such as a burning oil leak, or it could be a major problem, such as a blown head gasket. If your car is smoking, it is important to have the car checked by a mechanic as soon as possible. These are just a few of the signs that you should stop driving your car immediately. If you notice any of these signs, it is important to pull over to a safe location and have the car towed to a mechanic. Do not drive the car until you have had the problem fixed. Red warning lights. These lights indicate a serious problem that requires immediate attention. Pulling over to the side of the road and turning off the engine is crucial. Do not attempt to drive further. Oil pressure warning light. This light indicates low oil pressure, which can lead to engine damage. Check your oil level and add more if necessary. If the light remains on, do not drive the car. Engine temperature warning light. This light indicates that the engine is overheating. Pull over and turn off the engine immediately. Allow the engine to cool down before checking the coolant level. Do not add coolant to an overheated engine. Brake warning light. This light indicates a problem with the braking system. Do not drive the car until the problem is diagnosed and repaired. Battery warning light. This light indicates a problem with the charging system. The battery may not be charging properly, which could leave you stranded. Have the charging system checked by a mechanic. Airbag warning light. This light indicates a problem with the airbag system. The airbags may not deploy in an accident, which could result in serious injury or death. Have the airbag system checked by a mechanic. Other warning lights. These lights may not require immediate attention, but they should be checked as soon as possible. Check engine light. This light indicates a problem with the engine or emission system. The problem may not be serious, but it should be diagnosed and repaired as soon as possible. Tire Pressure Monitoring System, TPMS, warning light. This light indicates that one or more of your tires is low on air. Check your tire pressure and inflate the tires to the recommended pressure. Anti-lock braking system, ABS, warning light. This light indicates a problem with the ABS system. The ABS may not function properly, which could increase your risk of a collision. Have the ABS system checked by a mechanic. Traction Control System, TCS, warning light. This light indicates a problem with the TCS system. The TCS may not function properly, which could make it more difficult to control the car in slippery conditions. Have the TCS system checked by a mechanic. Additional tips. Keep your car's owner's manual handy so you can refer to it if a warning light comes on. If you are unsure what to do when a warning light comes on, pull over to the side of the road and call a tow truck or mechanic. It is always better to be safe than sorry. If you are in doubt about whether or not a problem is serious, err on the side of caution and have it checked by a professional. By paying attention to your car's warning lights and taking appropriate action, you can help to prevent serious problems and keep yourself and others safe on the road.